Morning guys. So today I thought I would let you know on a little morning routine, or at least the way I start my day. As most of you would experience yourself, our days are full with work, friends, family, texting, social media. There's a lot of energy going out. What I like to do first thing in the morning is bring the energy back in. So instead of waking up to, or trying to wake up to 6 alarms, I try and wake up a little bit early, and being that waking up and opening your eyes and actually getting up out of bed is your first decision, that sets up the pattern of your day. So if you prolong that first decision by having those 6 alarms, you're prolonging or you're creating a pattern in your brain to say not now but later, not now but later, not now but later. I think we all know this when we agree to do something, or agree to see someone, or have a important report due. We tend to push it away and we say, okay, yeah, we'll get to it, we'll get to it. So I believe the primary focus of waking up, number 1, get the fuck up. I say this as nice as possible. Rise early, get up early, get up longer than the 30 minutes you have to get ready in your day. Prepare your mind and your body. Sleeping in is so easy. And if I can advise anything, go to bed earlier. Get up earlier, go to bed earlier. You're going to be able to invest more time in yourself. When you get back at home, it's not more about investing time in yourself. You tend to want to relax and spend time with the family, and that's the time where you eat your dinner and things like that, so you don't really get this time first thing in the morning. So when you do rise early, you're giving yourself that time to be awake and wake up and not reach for that coffee first thing in the morning. So that's number 1. Number 2, I would have to say, because I'm guilty of it myself, get a nice alarm. Okay, these honks, trust me, I've used them. You already got high cortisol rushing through your body, because it's the highest point of the day where cortisol, which is that stress hormone, is released. So try and set something a bit nicer, maybe like a little bit of meditation music that is actually waking you up. If you need a loud alarm, just turn it up louder, or try and get used to that, that quieter noise. And if you do need several alarms, try and reduce that each day, because what you're wanting to do is you want to reduce that prolonged process of waking up. Okay, a lot of us are in this habit where we're going to make it easier on ourselves. We're going to put an alarm early, try and wake up, and then put another alarm early, try and wake up. So you're prolonging that really groggy area of your waking up stages. So that would be number 2. 3. A good old H2O. So our bodies are actually made of 70% water. A lot of the time when we are hungry throughout the day, we're actually really thirsty. And you know that feeling that you get, that dry mouth, that dry tongue, and you can feel the dehydration. You're actually well past dehydration by that point. And that means you really need to get your water in. So go into a good habit. Try and put either a bottle of water or a glass of water by your bed each morning. Aim to get about 1 litre in, and to help alkaline levels and detox levels, maybe add some lemons or oranges in that. It will help filtrate your body and remove those toxins and start your day in the most hydrated way. Number 4. This guy. Now, we all love our showers. Trust me, I love my warm, hot showers. But one thing that has been proven time and time again to really set up your energy for the day is cold showers. Especially in winter, I find. Summer is a little bit easier. But you get into a cold shower, what you're doing is you're increasing increasing your adrenaline at the time. Your breath is coming a lot more deeper. You're breathing a lot harder. You're getting oxygen to that body. Not only that, but you're doing something you don't want to do. So you're preparing yourself for something, and you're reacting to that stress. This helps us respond to stress in a better way. Okay, so if this is hard to do at the start, what I do advise to do is start your shower in warm, or at least the hot that you like, and gradually decrease to cold. You may start at like 20 seconds at cold, but each day try and add 10 seconds until you get to about 3 or 5 minutes. Trust me, you will find a difference in your day and in your alertness and your wakefulness, because you've pumped up your body full of these response hormones or stress responses first thing, and then it's a little bit more prepared. Okay? Here goes. Another one of the tips that I absolutely love and I try to do every day is make my bed. This sounds so simple and questionable to why this is important, but a man by the name Tim Ferriss, look him up, he's fantastic. He swears by it every day, and it's not that you've made your bed, it's that you have accomplished something, that you've accomplished something first thing in the morning. So it primes your body and your mind to accomplishing things more throughout the day. So even if you have a bad day, even if it doesn't go the way you want, or you come home, at least you've had that reminder that you've made your bed, that it's more of a comfortable and it's a nice environment to be into. I like to extend that and make sure my whole house is clean, but that's just me. But at least start with the bed. That way when you're getting into bed that night, yeah, it's ready, it's prepared for you, and it's more of a peaceful environment. And it's a reminder that you did accomplish something that day. So, as simple as it is, guys, try it out. The next one I love to do is not only get outside, but move your body. You've just been sleeping for hopefully 8 hours and your body is at rest. You may have food in from yesterday, your blood is still, your lymphatic system is still. What we want to do now is we want to move it around. We want to get it started. So this might be 5, it might be 10, it might be 30, it might be a whole hour. But dedicate a little bit of time for movement in the morning. Some things that I suggest going for a walk or a run. Not only that, but it clears your head. One thing that I like to do is a little bit of yoga. That really gets the joints moving. You get the synovial fluid going. You really get your mind in a good frame. Another one is, simply push-ups. Doing a few push-ups in the morning, doing a few sit-ups. Just allowing that time to really move your body for the first thing. You don't have to train first thing in the morning. You're probably an end of the day trainer. But what you've done is you've activated your mind, you've activated your body, and you're ready to battle the day. So try this, guys. Do a few yoga poses, maybe a few inversions. I love doing a handstand against a wall. It actually releases a little bit of stress on the heart because your heart's not moving as much. It's bringing blood flow back to the brain. But yeah, try a few of these things, and if you have any suggestions, do comment below. But one of my favorites is either running or yoga. God damn, I look like I have just woken up. Anyway, another one that I like to complete, if I do get some time in the day, this is really good for anyone who suffers from anxiety and wants to calm their nervous system. A man by the name of Wim Hof, he is an incredible, crazy Dutch man that discovered this. And if you look him up, you'll find incredible feats that he's done, like walking Mount Everest in a pair of shorts and swimming under glaciers. But incredible man. But he has discovered ways to control our autonomous system. So that is our system that works by itself without any given thought. He's learned to control that. So what we do with this breath work is 30 breaths, and it's basically forced hyperventilation. So when we're doing this, it is a full breath in and a full breath out, counting to 30. Then at the end of those 30, we want to hold our breath out, and that's not completely out. That's holding to a point where we are comfortable, and we're going to time this. We time this breath, so every day we can see if we're improving. We are increasing our lung capacity. We are increasing the oxygen that's going to the body, and you will see a lot of the patterns with some of these morning rituals are doing. It's a lot to do with oxygenating the body, bringing oxygenated back to the brain and to the body, giving us a little bit more life and movement. Okay, so I'll give you a few and then I'll give you an example. After you do let the breath out and hold it for as long as you can, you do have the option to move in that time. For example, doing your maximum amount of push-ups. That will increase each day also. But what I decide to do is start it with just the breath, and after you've held the breath, what we want to do is we want to breathe in and we want to hold it as long as we can. there is kind of a euphoric feeling after this, but he does suggest doing this 3 times, and it is incredible afterwards. I mean, I've had many stressful situations, and I've done this, and my brain has just completely switched its point of focus, or it's come out of the thought process. So I'm going to give you 5 examples, but I do suggest doing 30. Men will be a lot more aggressive naturally than women, but we can go as hard or as light as you want. So, sitting in an upright position, feeling quite neutral spine, head quite tall. Now we want to keep our vision quite straight, and we begin. So that was 5 or 6 breaths, and I already had a head spin. You can imagine how you feel after 30 and 3 rounds of 30. Now that was just a little bit of a idea, but there is so much content on the internet. If you do want a bit more, guys, I'm willing to do a whole round. But do try it, either laying down, sitting up. I prefer sitting up. It's a lot more of a balanced position. Try not to move in that time. And yeah, enjoy the benefits of breathing. So I hope some of these morning rituals have helped you. The last thing I like to do in the morning is get some of this amazing sun. It's really hard to see right now, but if you can get up first thing in the morning, try and get a little bit of that sunrise, a little bit of just energy, just natural energy into our lives and into our eyes. I do highly suggest. So this is probably the last one that I would suggest you do. Get out, get some sun. If you can't do it in the morning, get it sometime throughout the day, and it will change your energy.